Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this is how my color is looking, and I did this color last year before I got my starter locks. Here are the colors I would be using. They're by Cream of Nature. One is the lightest gold blonde and the other one is the honey blonde. I'm starting off by sectioning off the front area of my hair because I want this front area to be the lightest and then the back area to be the honey golden blonde in the back. So now I'm just going to take some hair ties and section off each section of my hair. I'm starting with the front area. Like I said, this is going to be the lightest part of my hair. And I'm doing this because I don't want hot roots, because if you add the color to your scalp first, it will process the quickest. So I'm going to start by coloring the ends of my hair first. And this just helps with the process by having the hair stick out, and you just use the hair tie as a guide so you don't color beyond that point. I'm going to start with the lightest color, which is the lightest golden blonde. Here is what's in this packet. It comes with the conditioner, the hair lift booster, which is the bleach, and the color and color solution. So I'm going to start in the front area here, and I'm just going to start by adding the color to my tips like I said before, and I'm making sure I saturate it as much as possible because locks are thick and you want to make sure you put enough color so it can go all the way through the lock. So I do have 4 boxes of color. I have 2 of the lightest golden blonde and I have 2 of the golden honey blonde, and I did that just in case I needed more color. So I do end up using all 4 boxes, but the second boxes of color I only use less than half in each bottle, but I was glad I had more color than I needed than it being the other way around. So I'm just continuing to concentrate the color on my ends, squeezing the locks so the color can seep through and color every strand of hair. So now I'm just twisting this front part up here and gonna add another hair tie because it was starting to fall in my face and I didn't want the color to be on my forehead. So now I'm taking the second color, which is the golden honey blonde, and now I'm just starting to focus it on the back area of my hair on the tips. I'm just working on the back area, and to be honest with you, I should have separated this area into 2. I felt like it was probably too thick in the first place, but I didn't break it down into 2 pieces. So now I'm going to add the shower cap to add some more heat in order to help the process, and I left it for about 10 minutes. So here's how the color is looking on the tips. Now I'm going to go ahead and remove the hair ties and start to focus each one of the colors on my roots and down the rest of the hair shaft. You still want to make sure that you're saturating each and every lock and also your roots. So now I'm going to start in the back, and this is with the honey golden blonde color. And this was a bit tedious to keep up with these colors to make sure I don't mix them. I would suggest maybe labeling them or just keeping them separate so you know which color you're using if you're doing a two-tone color. So now I'm just finishing up the color, making sure everything is good and saturated. And now I'm going to add my shower cap back on again to aid in the heating up the process again. And I left this for another 10 minutes. So this is the next day, and I finally finished my two-tone color, which was what I was going for. But I knew it wouldn't quite be that way because my ends were already lightened with the color. But overall, I think it came out pretty good. I do have a spot here that didn't necessarily get colored, but I was considering going back and trying to fix it. But then I was like, I already went through this whole process, and it's, you know, a blonde color. It's already, you know, of course, drying out my hair. I don't want to do another chemical process. I'll eventually fix it maybe later, maybe down the road, or it may just be left there until next year. You really can't tell unless I lift up my hair that it's, you know, a bit off. So I'll give you a 360 and show you what it's looking like. So it's this side here that really didn't get colored properly. It's still kind of dark in this little area over here in this area. But it is what it is. I'm like, it's not worth me going back and doing a whole nother color process. I'm just going to deal with it. But I should have definitely focused the color in that area better. It was just so much trying to juggle the two colors to make sure I did the front, you know, one color and focus the rest of the color in the back. And then my tips were already colored from me doing my color last year before I got my story locks. So it was just, but this is just the way it is. So overall, I think it's really cute. It just has to grow on me. I haven't seen myself be this blonde for a while. This is not my first time being this color, but it's been years. So I'm looking at myself and I'm like, well, this color is bright, but I definitely had this color before. I just never did it in a two-tone type of way. So that's pretty much it for this hair color process on my locks after 1 year. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye guys.